Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So, yeah, check this out, right? Um, all right. So, I actually, I am actually in the process of kind of, just I don't know. I don't know if I'm just challenging myself or spirit is challenging me. But I remember I had did a video about people people and their projections, right? And how, individuals actually would, project their, however it is that they feel on you. I didn't understand or know until I got like deeply into it that not only when a person is projecting however it is that they feel on you, that they can project 111 on the clock, can project what they feel on another person about you. Let me know if that makes sense. um, so so I'm, and on this journey, like I said, you begin to realize and understand things that pretty much change your life. Okay. And hold on, y'all. I got a video going, okay? Okay. And so, yeah, you pretty much start to realize and come into understandings of who's who, what's what their purpose is in your life, what they're doing there. Like, you start to know and you get to knowing all of these things. And as I said before, I didn't realize that. Well, I now realize now, but then I didn't realize that whenever someone was projecting their real intent into my life, any relationship that I got into, they would project to the person that I was in a relationship with what they really felt. So it made the person that I was with, those projections, because I'm sure they didn't understand what they were either, made them think that this is the type of person that I was. Okay. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. People you wouldn't ever think. You have an inkling, you get an unction, but back then, like you just was never sure what or what this person was really thinking, what their true intention was. Only until we got in, grew up, got older, started understanding and knowing ourselves, God started to deal with us. You know what I mean? Like God started showing us who's who and what's what. Okay. So I'm like, all of the relationships, all of the heartbreak, all of the hurt, it wasn't my own. It was someone else's thought of you projected onto a person that you loved. In turn, the person that you loved would turn around and hurt you, would turn around and reject you, would turn around and say, oh, this is the kind of person you really is. When you haven't shown them, I'm put it like this, yeah, like when you haven't even shown them that, you was this real effed up person. But for whatever reason, this is what they think. Why are you thinking that? You know? And then, then you're looking at them like, why do you think so bad about me? Like, why are you thinking so terrible about me? Why do you feel that way about me? And then it gets to the point is, why are you with me then? And then there's the breakup. There's the heartbreak. There's the pain. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. So yesterday, not yesterday, but what was it yesterday? I'm gonna just say yesterday, but it was, some days. Okay. But I'm gonna just say yesterday, whatever. I thought I was, trying to get to know a person. This is this is the catalyst for this conversation that I'm trying to have with y'all. This is the catalyst. I was, I thought I was trying to like get to know a person, right? I kind of introduced myself and I was going to go towards this person and hopefully the person would have came towards me because, it's an energy thing, right? So I get to this person and all of a sudden I see like this monster type energy pop up and it had a bright dress on, right? And I'm like, what the hell? First thing that came to my mind was like, ooh, ugly bride. Now, the person that I was going towards was facing the ugly bride, right? And I was like kind of standing off to the side. And I looked, I'm like, is that supposed to be me? Spirit told me, yeah. Somebody literally just projected you as an ugly bride to that person you were going towards. I said, what? Like, yeah. I said, what? Are you serious? Like, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay, maybe I just probably need to do some type of energy cleanse because I don't want this kind of energy in my energy. Someone literally lying to another person about me. Okay? And so this one I'm like, okay, so dang. So me realizing that somebody could actually do that, damn, this is where all the rumors came from. Somebody literally projecting lies to other people about me or about, and it could happen to anybody, but in my case, about me, somebody's projecting lies about me to other people. So people automatically getting a sense or getting just automatically just thinking this is the person you are. Because first of all, you're not there to defend yourself. Number one. Number two, people that have never even met you. This is how people will lose out on relationships and partnerships and business relationships because of another person's thought of you or projection of you towards the person you're trying to build something with. So I'm like, this is how all the rumors got started. This is what happened. People are literally projecting things about me that aren't true to other people. So when they run into me, when God puts them in front of me, they automatically have their mind set on who I am before they even know me, before they even say hello to me. That's not cool. Sorry. I'm trying to get my breakfast in, y'all. But I'm like, wow. I'm just like, wow. Now, who else? No wonder people would literally go out of their way trying to prove or people please because somebody that don't even know you already has an idea about you without ever even meeting you. So you'd lose out. People would do this, would project these types of things, would say, and then on top of that, pray and wish that you're never able to build good relationships. You're never able to get close to someone that you needed to be close to. You're never able to. People will wish these kinds of things on you, on your life. And I'm sitting here like, now, I've never done anything to anybody. Like, I literally mind my own business. And I am not the kind of person that wants to see people out here hurt and bad. If anything, I want to help people. Like, I stayed in the medical field for years, you know. And come to find out, now that I'm Spirit is in there telling me these are the kinds of things, like these are the types of instances and things that can happen that can me myself that can do things to the person that is being lied on. Basically, it can bring you down, bring you to a place as to ask yourself, why is everybody always trying to reject me? Why reject me? I've never done anything to you. You get to questioning yourself and how you are, who you are, because of somebody else's thought of you. The people that would think these things about you were probably always just jealous, wanted to control who you were, only wanted you to need them. Possessive, narcissistic individuals would do stuff like that. Narcissistic, possessive, selfish type of people in your life would do stuff like that. Would project things onto other people to keep you from having good and decent relationships. Like I said, when I was younger, like this guy told me that my mother was saying all this different stuff about me. And he just automatically believed it. Now, as a matter of fact, I live with you. You've never seen me do the things that she said I would do, but you believe her. Explain this to me. Like, explain that. Tell me again. Like, wow. Wow. So, these are the kinds of things that will keep a person in their head. These are the kinds of things that will keep a person from moving forward in life. Because they would think that, I'll never get anywhere because people just automatically seem and think these things about me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I came out of that shit. I had to get to know myself and say, wait a minute. All this shit that people think about me, I'm not like that. They don't have any proof. And half these people that think the shit that they think don't even know me from a can of paint. You're just going off of what somebody else told you. And you've never met me. It's something wrong with you then, because how can you how does that work? How does that work? So like I said, I had to get with me and say, wait a minute, I know I ain't like that. And no matter what any of y'all think of me, it don't matter. You're just hurting yourself. Okay? Because you're not going to no longer hurt me with what you think, and you have no idea or clue who I am. Where I've been, what I've been through. And that's one of the things. Like, that's one of the things. You are literally taking somebody down through there because you're stopping them from building good relationships and building solid foundations with other people to grow other things in life, to build wealth, to build, you know, build wealth, build generational wealth, build homes, build equality, build nations. You're stopping these things from happening because you can't do it, or you're jealous that somebody is even on that type of time. Like, I don't get why people would sit up and make up all these lies or have their own thought about a person in their head and then project it onto somebody else. Why you can't just live in your own shit and stop trying to bring people into your shit with you? You know, why you can't just deal with your own self, how you feel about whatever it is you feel? Why do you got to try to take other people down with you? For what is the point in that? You're stunting growth. That type of energy we don't need. We don't need that. Because you're placing a lot. You're placing a lot on this type of energy on a person to reject another person that is supposed to come into their life to help build something in it, or build or heal something in it. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird that people have to go through that. I'm not gonna project. Listen, I if I have a bad experience with the person, that's an experience that I have. I can't tell nobody else how to feel or think about another person. You experience your own. You have your own experiences with each person you meet. Whatever conclusion you get out of it is your own conclusion. If I have a bad experience or a good experience, that's my own conclusion. Like, I don't have anything to do with anybody else, but I'm not going to tell you how to feel about somebody else. For what? You don't know what type of um, reasoning that God will put a person in front of another person. And it just, you would like, you would just actually, you would get in the way of what God would bring together. Do you not understand that is karma for you? That is some type of judgment for you. You can get up under heavy judgment for just getting in the way of what God needs things to be done. But God do judge you for that. He will judge you for that. Like, he'll judge you for that. But like I was saying, it's just in my own experience, I had to let it be known. You can't tell me who I am. You can't tell me I'm this bad person. You've never seen me do these kinds of things that you think I've done. You're out here spreading rumors about me that has not ever, that's not true. Things that I've never done. You're saying that I did. Prove it. Prove it. Where are your receipts? And like I said, in my own experience, I had to get with myself. Like, I ain't never did that. I ain't never said that. I ain't never put that out there. And I had to stand on my own 2 feet. Like, and you're not going to make me into that motherfucker that you think I am. You're just not. You can kiss my entire ass. Now write that down and put that in your memory bank. Okay? You know, I had to stand up for myself because people were literally lying on me. Lying. Starting rumors, saying I did this and did that. I ain't never. And that's what you have to do, collective. You know that people are starting up rumors about you, saying this, that, and the other about you, and have no proof. But never will run up on you and never gonna say, whatever it is, 33 on the clock, and never gonna say it to your face. But be telling these type of lies and rumors to other people. That's some coward ass shit. It's cowardly to me. You project what you think about another person because you've been rejected. And instead of dealing with yourself, you start a rumor about another person. That shit whack. That shit lame. That's what's lame. Because that means there's something wrong with you in your head. Okay? So, at the end of the day, collective, to me, what you will have to do to get out of that kind of situation is you deal with yourself. You know what kind of person you are. You know what things you would do and what you wouldn't do. You know yourself. So you just deal with yourself and fuck and flunk everybody else that has an opinion about you without even asking you. Fuck and flunk them. You get an F. You'll get an F for believing something you never like. You'll get an F for no effort in getting to know a person before you pass some type of judgment on them. Okay? And most people do flunk, whether they know it or not. And anyway, this is the killer part. When people didn't heard all this stuff about you and then they finally hear what's really going on, what the truth is about you, then I'm sorry. You shouldn't have you shouldn't have believed it in the first place without knowing the whole matter. The Bible says something about don't speak about things and you don't know all of what's going on with that. That goes into another video idea. Mind your business. Because you not minding your own business can get you in a lot of trouble. Okay? I'm just saying, like, I speak on these things all the time. Okay? And this is just something that, like, I know and I understand that it's rampant for people to tell lies on you without knowing, you know what I mean? Like, people, it's rampant for people to believe things about another person without knowing all of what's going on. People are always ready to tell you their side of the story, and not, by the time they're done telling you their side of the story, you don't want to even know what happened on the other side of the story. That's why, boom, you should mind your business. Somebody get to coming in and telling you something, I don't want to hurt, especially if it's about another person. Now, if it's about me and you, we can talk. But if it's about you and another person, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt because I don't know the whole matter, and that person ain't here to defend themselves, and I don't know. No. You're not going to put in my mind what you think that I should believe about a person, and I don't know what's going on with neither one of y'all. Now, if both of y'all was here, I'll listen to it, but since they're not here, I don't want to hear it. Period. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this video and finish my breakfast. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.